Hey guys, so I just want to talk about this whole George Floyd thing and everything that's happening. So, why should people with different colored skin than white get treated differently? How are they a threat? They're like anybody else. Anybody else. my ex-best friend said, I want to be black so bad. I like the way they talk. I go, why? Do you want to have to be scared to go on the streets by yourself? Because of racism? You want to get criticized every day for the color of your skin for something you can't help? And she went silent. People, George Floyd went, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, multiple times. Guess what? This cop stayed on his neck. Just think of it. You want to know what happened if it was a white guy getting killed by a black cop? Roles were switched. You know what would happen? Black guy would get prison. 60 plus years probably for murder. This guy gets 6-7. No big deal. No big deal. I'm out of words at this point. It's stupid. The reason they weren't on target, they weren't giving them everything that they needed. They needed milk for their eyes, water, hydrogen peroxide, everything. Target wasn't giving them to them. It was a nice, peaceful protest. And then cops started shooting rubber bullets and started tear gassing them. Cousin goes today, he goes, well, would you rather get hit by a real bullet than a rubber bullet? I'm like, dude, stop. What does that have to do with anything? Anything. Anything at all. Exactly, it has nothing to do. I hate the world. It's so stupid. Why are people getting treated differently? Because the color of their skin. This innocent little girl protesting black. She's protesting for her rights. And she was holding up a poster saying Black Lives Matter. That's all she was doing. And guess what? She got tear gassed. How was she a threat to you? A little 7-year-old girl. And my mom goes, well, why was she even doing it in the first place? She stands up for what's right. For what's right for herself. And that's what should be happening. Why are black people scared to go on the streets alone? It shouldn't even be a thing. You wanna know what? I think it's stupid. Everything was so peaceful and nice, and the cops came in and had to ruin it all. Ruin it all. My grandma the other day, I started saying, yeah, Black Lives Matter, don't they? She goes, no. I go, how do they not matter? How? She went silent. And I said, are you going to be one of those racist people that are being rude and disrespectful to blacks because of their skin color? And my dad goes, well, you watch Live PD or Cops. They're just mainly black people. Like, bitch, when? When? It's all white people that maybe every once in a while. But do you see black people every 2 minutes, unlike white people? How are black people the threat? How? That's what I want to know. I want to know how. Because their skin is darker? If my brother was black, because he had a different dad than me, and he got killed because of his color. He was my best friend. If you think of it, my brother Marcus, he died 2017. He was my best friend. Think of it, him being black and being killed by a white cop. You want to know how I would feel, him being my best friend and being killed because of the color of his skin? You want to know how I would feel? Think of George Floyd, his kids, his niece, his brothers. I felt their pain when my brother died. I'm out of words. I'm just out of words at this point. Even if George Floyd did fight the police, was there a reason for him to kill him? Was there a reason? Tell me exactly. Everybody watching this video is silent because there is no reason. Oh, let's just sit on his neck. He'll be fine. What the hell? Racism is not okay. It's not a joke. I don't understand where people are getting this from, where they think it's funny to be sitting here calling black people gorillas, making fun of them, telling them to scrub their hands harder. You're making people feel ashamed for who they are. You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed. There was this kid in Walmart. He was next to his mom. And there was a black person over there. And let's say there's a person, the mom and the kid. And then there's the black person, like right there. They were pretty close, and 6 feet away, corona and stuff like that. And the kid, he went, "Oh, Mom, look. There's a black person. Be careful. Be careful from what? What are people teaching their kids?" My parents used to be racist, and then, well, I don't know about my mom. My mom never even says anything. But my dad, after I give the same exact talk, exactly how I am now, except I didn't cry. I don't show emotion around my dad. And he's like, "Oh, I didn't realize how important this actually was, and how much it actually means, and how hurtful it can actually be." I went, "Yeah, hurtful to anybody in general. Just make racism stop. That's all I ask. Just because the police are racist doesn't mean you have to be. Love yourself for who you are. Everybody's the same. Black Lives Matter. That's what I stand for. It's not an opinion, it's the truth.